Indiana State head coach Greg Lanisng. Coach, opening remarks, and we'll take questions.
Well, first and foremost, we're very fortunate to win that, obviously. I know it was an overtime game. There's a lot of little plays that can go either way, and they are really good. They are really. I'm just sitting back there in the locker room like, we beat those guys twice. I mean, that team has tremendous talent. They're going to be in the race till the end, and that is if that isn't a good enough team to be in the NCAA tournament, I don't know who is. That being said, really commend our guys. They won despite their head coach tonight. I did not help us at all in the second half. Probably took a timeout, maybe I shouldn't, there with Justin, when usually in the past I've never done that. So I know I'm going to get a lot better. I'm going to watch that tape and learn from it. But we just fought like crazy. We really did. We make mistakes. We're a team that wins ugly. We do make mistakes, but we have guys that are playing unselfishly and working absolutely as hard as they can. And we're very fortunate, but we did enough to earn the win tonight.
Questions?
Greg,
Coach, these games, you keep winning them and you keep saying you're forcing them to get out, but at what point does it kind of turn into your team just finding ways to win basketball games?
Well, that's what it's been. I mean, you know, we've done it in different ways, found it in different ways, and that's the way it is when you play a really good team. We try to take away their strengths. They try to take away their strengths. They're playing hard. We're playing hard. A loose ball here, we talk about it every day. A loose ball or a charge or a rebound's going to win you the game. And in an overtime game, that's the way it is. And going into overtime, I felt really good because we've been in those situations before. And obviously, Lynch was out of the game. And we just did enough. We had some gutsy plays by different guys throughout the game. I thought we missed some layups right there that maybe could have loosened it up a little bit. But Kid stepped to the line and dropped two. Christian made two after a timeout. And then we just had enough fight to get it done.
Trey has never lacked confidence, and he kept calm in what was, you know, kind of mass confusion there late. You know, just his confidence. Sometimes it leads him down the wrong path, but obviously let him down.
Yeah, you know, he does. He's more of an offensive-minded guy, like Brent. You know, and that's what we're working on with those guys. Hey, let's commit to that. You're gonna be fine on the offensive end because I'm gonna let you play, but let's get down on the defensive end and have a nasty mentality. But he saved us a little bit there too. Again, that was I thought we were a little bit in a scramble, so I burned one. That was our last time out. Run that out of bounds play, and you can't throw a bounce pass going away from a guy. And then the ball got out there loose, and Brent got his hands on it and kicked it out there, and Trey drives there and makes a layup. So it's just you got to be lucky to win. But when you work hard and you do the right stuff, obviously we're the spokespersons for that because we've been doing the right things and really working hard and been lucky to win some games.
But his willingness to not have any fear and just make a play, you know.
You talking about the last play?
Yeah, Trey's last play. I mean, it's just
you got to there. The clock's about to run out. You know, it's a little bit of a scramble mode. He's little, but he likes to go in there and finish. I mean, he can score the basketball. That's a guy that was an All-American in his JUCO. Granted, this is a completely different level, and both programs are dealing with some junior college guys trying to figure that out. But that's a game-winning play. Basically, it's a game-winning play, and we had a lot of guys make a lot of them throughout the game.
Kitch has been very dependable this year against the league's better big men. Obviously, 2 games against Lynch and 1 against Moscovicius. You know, just talk about what he does to just you know, keep them off their game and what he was doing to kind of, you know, make Lynch make a move and maybe, you know, fumble the ball or have to pass it away. You know, what's Kitch
He's a lot like us as a team. We're not going to win any beauty contests, and he's not the most athletic, prettiest player out there, but he makes threes. He is always locked in what we're trying to do as a team defensively, and that's why we trust him the most. He does what we're supposed to do to the best of his ability, and he's the back line of our defense. And to have him come through, make some shots, make those key free throws, he's playing with a lot of confidence, and he says it every day. Every day is the last for him and Justin right now, and he might as well enjoy it.
In the same breath with the finding a way to win, that you guys get out-rebounded.
Like that jacket.
Thanks. I have one better than this. I don't know where. Next. Offensive rebounds for them, 18. They outscored you guys in the paint. Is that just a part of that same mentality?
Yeah, they're. I think Lou said they're 15th or 14th in the country in offensive rebounds, and we out-rebounded them there. I knew they were coming with that, and I mean they were coming full bore, going into you, and it was a fist fight down there, and we didn't fight them very good in the first half. So they really hurt us down there. But I tell you what, In key possessions when we were getting stops, you saw 5 guys in white going and hitting guys and running down rebounds. So we did enough with those, but obviously if we could get that straightened out a little bit better, the finishing of your defense is hugely important. And I'm not a very good rebounding coach. Just like with Coach Wallman, I don't like to do it every day. You got guys getting banged up and working, and that's an easy way to get hurt. We might have to change that a little bit, but certainly we're going to talk about it. But that's a really, really good and talented offensive rebounding team.
How much has the mentality of your team changed from New Year's Eve to now? I mean, you guys entered New Year's Eve 4-8, and now you're.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, well, now you're 5-0 in conference.
We were better after Christmas, even though we lost that game. It's, when we're sitting in here after losses, I still felt good about us. We were making so many mistakes at both ends of the floor, so many different guys doing it at different times, and we have always been a program that you come back after Christmas and we got to get better. We're doing individual work, we're practicing. The guys really committed to working hard, and we brushed the slate clean. Hey, you're 0-0. Let's go have at it. And the guys have really gotten off. We have beat good teams. I mean, none of these are going to be easy. And I've said it before. Every team on the rest of our schedule can beat us. But if we continue to fight like that and continue to get better in practice, we're going to continue to win some.
Now you guys are 5-0. You kind of have a target on your back now in the conference. How has the mentality changed at all?
I never look at it that way. I really don't. Even last year with a team that, maybe we're getting everybody's best shot, just like Wichita does when, they go out and win every night and they're the bull. That's a bullseye. You come here to compete for championships. You come here to play in important games. And if we got to deal with that along the way, but that should never be an issue. You're going to play the same way regardless if somebody thinks they really want to beat you or just want to beat you. So our mentality be the same. The most important game we got on our schedule is Saturday at Drake. And look forward to practicing the next couple days, getting some guys rested up and even playing better on Saturday.
Coach, real quick, going back to the ball game, you talked about earlier Trey and Brenton both being offensive-minded guys, but Brenton really got you through a rough stretch there in the second half. Just talk about his overall play tonight.
He's so tough and competitive, and he wants to make a play. He gets so frustrated with himself if he misses a shot or he missed a couple layups and a turnover there, but he has got some intestinal fortitude. His biggest strengths are his biggest weakness, but he has probably improved as much as anybody that we have. He's listening. He's doing the right thing. He's getting other guys' shots, and he is going to be able to make a play for it. Devontae expended so much energy tonight. You can imagine guarding those guys and coming off, getting hit with ball screens every possession. Devontae wore down. So at the end, we were doing stuff with Brenton trying to create there a little bit, and we had 5 turnovers in the second half. I think 3 of them must have been in a row there. I can't remember, Todd, during that stretch, but we really looked bad and bogged down. And I only had 2. I had to burn a timeout, so I only had 2 left, and I couldn't use one before that 4-minute media so I'd have them for late. So, but we got good players that are fighting pretty darn hard, and Brent has really continued to improve at both ends of the floor.
How much respect did you earn out of this win? Because I think there was a rationale out there. I was like, oh, that's nice, Indiana State started 4-0, but now they're going to get a second shot at somebody, or somebody's going to get a second shot.
There wasn't anybody thought we were going to win today, except us in the locker room. I don't think anybody thought that we were going to beat those guys today, and then after watching a little bit, they probably continued to think that. But I was thinking myself that, hey, if we can beat this team again, as good as they are, after beating them there, them wanting a piece of us, then maybe we got enough talent to hang around in this thing, and none of them are going to be easy, and we're still a team that's learning and getting better. But I'll tell you what, the guys in that locker room gained some of my respect on saving me tonight and winning a game against a team like that was playing awfully hard and awfully well.
Anything else from Coach?